ICE brought to meet the mayor of Newark over 20 armed individuals. 20 armed individuals to confront the mayor of Newark, along with 3 members of Congress. It was an act of intimidation. It was an act of intimidation not just to the mayor, not just to us, but to everyone watching. We know what ICE has been doing in our communities. We know that the president lied and this administration lies every day when they're saying they're going after criminals. It is not true. They feel no weight of the law. They feel no restraint on what they should be doing. And that was shown in broad daylight today when they not just arrested the mayor of Newark, but when they put their hands on 2 members of Congress who are standing behind me. How is this acceptable to anyone in this country? How is this acceptable? I fight along with these 2 incredible women every day for the people of New Jersey. We fight for the country that we should be. What we saw today is the country that we live in under Donald Trump and his Department of Homeland Security, under his ICE, does not reflect who we are as a country. It reflects everything wrong with the moment that we're in.
When could we see that happen, do you think?
Well, the Constitution is clear, and that, of course, is the supreme law of the land, that the privilege of the writ of habeas corpus can be suspended in a time of invasion. So I would say that's an option we're actively looking at. Look, a lot of it depends on whether the courts do the right thing or not. At the end of the day, Congress passed a body of law known as the Immigration and Nationality Act, which stripped Article 3 courts, that's the judicial branch, of jurisdiction over immigration cases. So Congress actually passed, it's called jurisdiction stripping legislation. It passed a number of laws that say that the Article 3 courts aren't even allowed to be involved in immigration cases. So it's not just, the courts aren't just at war with the executive branch, the courts are at war, these radical rogue judges, with the legislative branch as well, too. So all of that will inform the choices the president ultimately makes.
It feels like we're in a head-on collision with another vehicle or a wall. We're in the passenger seat, and we're telling the driver, hey, there's a wall there, or another car. We should move out of the way or stop or reverse course or something. And we're begging and screaming and pleading and hoping and praying and trying to take over the wheel and all those things, and it's nothing seems to keep us off of the path toward that wall. I don't know what it will take. I don't know. There seems to be no stopping what's going on, but I know that can't deter us from trying to stop it. You know what I mean? We have to go kicking and screaming to at least slow it down a little bit. But at the very least, I think in this age of the camera, we should at least share this car crash. So that's what I'm doing. I know it's looking bad right now, but one thing these people who still drink the Kool-Aid don't seem to understand is that history never forgets, especially not now with all of this video evidence. Record it, share it, scream at the top of your lungs. We tried the nice thing. We tried to be understanding and be middle ground, just have debates, but that's not what's happening now. There's no more debates. They're just arresting mayors now. That's ignoring the courts now. You hear that about the Constitution being the supreme law of the land? But even that's not true. They're trying to rewrite the Constitution too, so we know that's not true either. And what makes this all feel even more hopeless to me is there's so many people who are willing to let this all crumble. Don't get me wrong, I think we do need something new. I think this country has indeed eroded. And maybe in some way this is good, this is all happening. Maybe we need a full reset. Maybe we need this to happen so we truly understand the value of what a free country actually is. It's not this. And I think more of us are seeing that. You know, I think so. I think at the end of the day, these people here, they will lose. It might take some time, a lot of pain, a lot of blood, which I don't want to see happening. But I know at the end of the day, if you look at our history, when it comes to any kind of authoritarianism, it doesn't end well. But remember one thing, you are not alone. We are not alone. There are many of us who feel the same way. follow John Leguizamo on Instagram. I won't say that. Follow him on Instagram, John Leguizamo. Follow him. Look up what he's been saying recently. Words of wisdom there for sure. I think we're there, guys. I think we're at that point.